We live in a fast-paced world that demands so much of our brain power, from work deadlines, school assignments, and with the little amount of downtime we actually have, we spend it over-consuming dopamine-inducing activities such as social media. All over Health and Wellness podcasts, I've been hearing the term nootropics. As someone with a pretty creatively draining career that is constantly battling their dopamine gremlin, I was curious. The thought of a pill that could help improve my focus, well, intrigues me. Loosely defined, a nootropic is a supplement that improves your cognitive function and focus. And as the movie Limitless taught us, anything that comes in a pill form is a magic formula and will improve our lives no matter what. Confession, I've never actually watched it, so I have no idea how it turned out, so that's probably misinformation. But regardless, I wanted to give it a go. Over the next 30 days, I will be trying all the most common forms of nootropics, all the way from the $100 ones to the ones that are free that you could do this very second, to see if they can help me focus on my work this summer when I'd much rather be spending my time patio hopping. Day number 1 of smart pills, limitless pills, nootropics. So I'm going to be using Mind Lab Pro for this entire one. It's got organic lion's mane, L-theanine, vitamin B6, 9, 12. So I'm going to try a bunch of other things like meditation, green tea, just all those ones you see on the internet. Just kidding, it didn't work like that. But check back in a few hours. So it's only my first day with it, so it's hard to tell what's influencing what. I'll know more after a couple days, but it's been a couple hours and I've just been chucking away at computer work. So that is nice. I have not gotten up to snack on candy, which, if you guys know me, is like my default distraction every 20 minutes. What is a nootropic? A natural or a synthetic substance that helps to enhance mental performance. Examples supporting memory, focus, concentration, attention, alertness, and other aspects of cognitive function. It's not like Adderall where it's just like, I don't know anything else existing in the world. It was just more, I would describe it as I've just been in a good flow. Day 2, Monday, super productive Monday, but was it the placebo effect? Because I am very good at lying to myself. So I don't know. So let's put these pills to the test. Yeah, I feel good when I'm with you, darling. Just like I should. Yeah. Day 3, I decided to try meditating, but I didn't have the focus to be able to meditate, so it did not improve my focus in any way. I think this has to be a standalone video in itself. After week 1, I'm noticing an increased focus. I'm feeling less of a pull towards distracting activities such as grabbing my phone and candy. This combo of the results from my dopamine detox and the nootropics were definitely helping, but they're about to be put to the test as I'm about to fly back to Canada and face a week of being jet-lagged and hungover. Normally, day 2 of jet lag, I very seldomly can get any work done. Whatever the opposite of productive is me, but I did notice I was able to pretty quickly get back into routine. This seemed too good to be true. And it was. Because after 5 days of being in Vancouver, I flew to Edmonton to visit my family. And then go to the Calgary Stampede, where I pretty much did the opposite of every single one of Andrew Huberman's recommendations. No sleeping routine, diet of hot dogs, ice cream and beer, no morning sunlight, but lots of zone 2 cardio as I spent the whole night dancing away on Cowboy stage. Daddy Huberman would just be so proud. After a week of chaos, I'm returning back home to work, hungover and jet-lagged, but with my little nootropic buddy to help me get through my morning routine video this week. I should mention, the nootropics seem to be helping, but there is no miracle cure. Like, I still have to do the work. It's kind of like a workout. You can't just take protein powder and be like, cool, I'll gain muscle. You gotta work out, but the protein helps you build the muscle. I just noticed the nootropics were allowing me to do the work. AI is still unfortunately not smart enough to take my job completely. Today I'm going to try the hardest possible challenge I'm going to go a full work day, no caffeine, just electrolytes and the nootropic. But the only way I could actually give up caffeine is the placebo effect, so I got to decaf. Now, we possibly have the best guinea pig for testing nootropics, because JJ doesn't even drink caffeine. Have you ever taken any kind of cognitive enhancer? Because you don't drink caffeine, and I feel that's the most common one.
I don't. I have never drank coffee in my entire life, in fact.
That's like the biggest flex.
Today's a good day because I have this video that is already like long overdue, and I need to power through it somehow. Here it goes. I feel more productive already.
You just finished YouTube in that 1 second. Insert SpongeBob meme.
1 hour later.
How's the last hour and a half been?
I don't know if this is psychosomatic, but I do feel like I've been a little bit more on the ball. I feel like my mind is not drifting as much as it normally is.
Nice, you look concentrated. Now, we mentioned the GOAT, Andrew Huberman, being so proud of me being wasted dancing the night away in Calgary. Him being the #1 influencer of neuroscience
Focus
on the internet. What does he recommend for Nootropic? #1, L-tyrosine, which I have been taking this entire time. Dr. Huberman periodically takes L-tyrosine, the dopamine generator, to improve focus and attentiveness.
acetylcholine is also released from 2 sites in the brain. 2 sources of acetylcholine collaborate to activate particular locations in the brain and really bring about a tremendous degree of focus to whatever is happening at those particular synapses.
He also recommends alpha-GBC. Oh my God, get ready to laugh as I try to pronounce this word. Phenylphenethylamine. Yeah, I took organic chemistry in university. Look what it gave me. Nothing. And the most important cognitive enhancer, sleep. It's a couple hours into my workday. Normally, anytime I've tried to go without caffeine, which has been twice in the last several years, I just can't think of anything. I'm just dragging my feet, and I've been able to work so far today. So that's a win. And the one negative thing whenever I give up caffeine is those dreaded caffeine headaches, and that's where electrolytes really come in handy. But so far, it's more I just miss the ritual of cracking open a Monster or drinking a coffee, and less of like I actually need the caffeine. So there's that. Now, what other nootropics are there? There's well over 80 documented ones, from L-theanine, glutamine, CBD, pine bark extract, vitamin B9, B12, yerba mate. The list goes on and on and on. What are the 11 top of class ones? I'm just going to put the list of them here on the screen because I have a lifetime of embarrassing clips of me on the internet, and I don't need any more as I attempt to pronounce all these. Guess what I just got a request for?
Can I have another one of those pills, please?
You may indeed. Got that good.
Yesterday was a pretty productive day, so I want to try again.
JJ is indeed not a paid actor.
Hello, this is my first time trying MindLab Pro.
Wow, double whammy. We'll check back. He's got a pack. We'll see if you're just in the zone packing. I just got back from traveling a lot, and anyone else, when you come back from traveling, like you're refreshed, but at the same time you're like not in the groove, so it's so hard to like refocus, at least for me. And it's tough to say, am I just really rejuvenated and excited, refilled, or is it the nootropics are helping? Either way, this has been like the easiest time of getting over jet lag and getting back into work, and I allowed myself to ease into it, but I just felt I was able to just snap back a little faster. And I'm feeling so good. And so I've been kind of consistent with the nootropic pills, but I'm like, there's so many other nootropics out there that I kind of want to dive into them and see what would happen with things like green tea, L-theanine, foods that have high levels of nootropic elements. And first, I'm going to be starting with the most controversial nootropic out there, nicotine. I'm just kidding, I'm not doing that, but like it is one, I will note that, but don't vape, kids. I honestly considered a day of nicotine use for this video, but I was like, this is a wellness channel. Thought about it. Insert dare meme. It's week 3 and we're going all out. We're trying every single nootropic I can get my hands on. We're trying matcha, green tea, yerba mate. I made sure to get my sleep schedule intact. I included foods in my diet that were high in nootropics, like choline from eggs, garlic, which helps prevent TMAO spikes, chicken and turkey, which is high in tyrosine. Now for nature's nootropic, sleep. I've been trying to get back on my sleep routine because it fell off when I was jet lagged. The nootropics haven't affected my sleep in any way. They haven't improved it. They haven't made it worse, which is kind of nice because I guess it's like an enhancer. So that would suck if suddenly I was like, wow, I can't sleep. And then oh, there's a mosquito. And if I couldn't sleep because of them, it would do the complete opposite of like cognitive ability. But so far, it's just sleep neutral. And after a week of trying every single nootropic I possibly could, I was exhausted. Even just the constant stress from getting enough sleep. A lot of time wasted being optimally productive. Like your whole day is about just getting into the mindset that you never get into the mindset and do any work. And I just feel like I'm wasting so much time just trying to remember all these nootropics that I don't even get into the flow. So the last couple of days have just been a disaster because I'm like,
oh, I have to go have this and then this proper sleep. And I'm
just wasting so much time and money and resources. And I just am trying to work better. I'm not trying to waste my time. So for the last couple of days, I'm just getting back to the basics. Obviously sleep, and then I'm just gonna go back to just taking the one nootropic when I need it for a work bout and see what happens there. The last week I decided to just concentrate on 3 things. 1, proper sleep. 2, taking the 1 nootropic supplement. And 3, breath work.
Simple. Like most things in health and wellness, just keep it simple.
I've had a couple of you comment on previous videos about the relationship between dopamine and ADHD. Now, I just want you to know, I heard you, I see you. It's something I'm working on personally with a therapist and professionals, and I do have a video on the works. I didn't touch base on it in this video as it's not in my scope of practice, but I am working on a great video I'm so excited to bring you guys in the next coming months.
Okay, bonus, it has not affected my skin quality. I'm always scared adding any supplement. It isn't meant for like skin health things, and even those, I'm always scared it's gonna break me out or anything, but so far, skin's living its best life. After last week's chaos of too much of a good thing, I decided to simplify and just include the tried and true techniques that have been enhancing my productivity routine. Proper sleep, reintroducing breathing techniques when overwhelmed, and nootropic pills on work days when I had the most mentally demanding tasks. So after 30 days, what are the pros, cons, and will I be using these moving forward? First, let's do the juicy cons. There's no free lunch in life. These did not make me smarter. I did not suddenly take these and indeed improve my IQ in any ways. They just created like an environment where I could do the work for the things that would increase my knowledge. Speaking of free, supplements aren't free, they're indeed a luxury. People should only be purchasing supplements with their disposable income that's left over after all their basic foundational needs are met. So it is definitely a luxury, but speaking of price, I got something at the end for you guys. Third con, this does not replace the advice of a therapist or a psychotherapist. Psychiatrist, right? This could be something that helps you, but if you're chronically having issues, please speak to a medical professional. And fourth, I'm always skeptical of the placebo effect because I do it to myself all the time. Have I put lemon juice in sparkling water to convince myself it's an energy drink? Yes, the placebo effect is real, but one of the main reasons I picked MindLab Pro was because they had the studies to back it up. I'll link down below, but they do have studies where they compared adults' memory when they took a placebo effect and MindLab, and it turned out phenomenal. For the pros, you almost don't even notice it, but suddenly after a whole hour, 2 hours of work, I was like, I didn't grab my phone. I didn't get up. It's not like you're so hyper-focused that suddenly someone taps you and you're like, there's a hurricane outside, have you not noticed? Like, I was still aware of my surroundings, but it just I just felt I got in the zone and I stayed in the zone for a consecutive amount of time. Pro 2, I gotta show you this. Look at this skin. It didn't enhance my skin in any way, but if you guys have followed me for a long time, you know I'm a chronic skin picker. And when I'm stressed, I pick the most. And the combination of having some time off for vacation and less of those dopamine peaks and valleys when I'm working, it just left me into a lot more mentally stable place that I wasn't self-sabotaging as much. So I just didn't feel like I went on those roller coasters of overworking, trying to find distraction, not getting work done, and then finding a way to self-sabotage at the end of the day. So yeah, I'm not perfect, but my God, she's got less scabs, so we'll take it. Third, the simplicity. You guys know I'm not one to take 1,000 supplements, and there are so many different nootropics there in the world. Like I listed, there was like 80 different ones you can take, and it's overwhelming. And when you try to do everything, you're overwhelmed, and it completely contradicts everything you're supposed to do for mentally enhancing. So I love this supplement specifically because it seemed to have all the ones I want to be taking in one simple pill form that I could take. I just know I have this tool in my toolbox when I need it, which is so nice. Should I just be able to power through it? Yes, but the reality is we have these things nowadays. We have so many distractions. We have so many things that impact our dopamine level, can distract us, that I think sometimes we need things nowadays to counteract it. Now, not everyone's gonna believe with me, and I don't think you should rely on it, but I think it can be a great tool for when you need it. Overall, this really helped me transition from vacation to work mode, which I find normally takes me a lot longer. It helped me focus, get less distracted, and moving forward, it will be one tool in my toolbox when I really need to do deep work, like come the fall and winter when work demands get a little crazy. Black Friday, I'm looking at you. It's nice to know I got options. I can take a deep breath, I can go on a walk, I can get proper sleep, I can make sure I'm hydrated, fueled, add in some meditation one day, I'm not there yet, and I also have a supplement for when I need to do deep work. And one of the cons was money, and I have a deal for you guys. And if you guys do want to save some money, I have a link down in the description. You will get 10% off MindLab Pro when you sign up for their email list. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what other products you guys would like me to test out in the health and wellness industry. And if you're going back to school and back to fall, good luck. Brace for impact, because it's coming. I already got ads for back to school, and that's what I mean. It's July. Have a great day. Go pet a dog. Love you guys. Bye.
Things YouTubers do to get cool angles. Like now there's pills everywhere in my apartment that I have to pick up and I will still use. It was a cool shot though. It was a cool shot. Thumbs up for cool shots. Oh God, this is humiliating.